what you want, God, that's just blasphemy. Blasphemy. Guess I misunderstood. I should explain, but they would be sure of us for woke minds, not a catchy hook. They say I shouldn't rap cause of my persona. I'm standing by while the guy disowner didn't even take the time to know her. Up on my sell my soul to make it in this game, man. I have a different goal, not the goal that you want. I feel good. I feel just a game. Let's go.
Oh, you were able to get him on there. How?
Who's this?
Clay Thompson.
Man, looks like this is without injuries for whatever reason.
Sure.
As you saw. Clay!
Ain't playing no defense. It's okay, Vince. Draw fouls. Draw fouls, my guy.
Cap.
Wow.
It's not that guy. He on your game. Clay! Nah, I'm kidding. Joking, dog. Steph. 3. Oh. Man, don't miss. Steph, you got him, boy. Nah, ref, come on.
Nice, Clint. Not to say it, but not to say it.
Steph.
Just need your vision, yeah.
Who's this? Trey.
I go on general steals, like just stand in front of him.
How you doing, bro?
I'm always good, dog. Always good.
I'm good, man. G. So talk me through this thing. How exactly did freedom come about?
Freedom. It's been one of the longest, the longest song I've ever worked on in my life.
Alright.
In my life. Freedom, got the beat from Dully Beats. Shout out the boy, man. It's just one of those when you hear, when instruments speak to you. That's what happened. And I was in a good place. I'm in a very good place now. So the song just, I don't want to say it just happened, but everything fell into place, like I say in the outro, because that's just what happened. And then, I made it.
Alright. So when you heard the beat, did you hear the beat first, or did the guy send you the beat? How exactly did that happen?
I heard some other beats from him, and then there was one beat that I wanted. I still want that beat. I don't think he's used it, but it's cool. There's a beat that I wanted, and then he was like, "Nah, I'll make you a different beat." So I was like, "Hey, cool, make a different beat." He made it. I loved it, and then made the song.
Oh, so freedom was tailored designed, for just the beat was tailored just for the vocals.
No, there were no vocals when I got the beat.
Alright.
The vocals just happened after I heard the beat.
Oh, okay. Hi. It's kind of rare. You see, you hit up producers and they just like, yeah, bro, I got you. I got a beat for you ready there. I want to make you a beat. That's okay. Shout out to Delane for that one, man. Shout out to Delane.
Yeah.
So like, what exactly made the song so long? What took it so long to get to a stage where you felt like it was complete?
I don't know how many people relate. Have you ever had something that you're working on? I don't want to say a song. Something that you're working on and you feel it's so important that you can't just put it out, because after I recorded Freedom, some of the guys were just like, release. I didn't even mix the song. They were like, release. I was like, nah, dog. So I'd mix and then I'd be like, it's done. Then it wasn't done. Then I'd mix. I think there's probably I'm sure it's over 100 different mixes to the song that I've had. And when you listen to critique, you keep hearing certain things. You're like, that's not it. So every time I'd fix something, I'd hear something else. So that's just what happened. And it just took 2 years for the song to get done.
Alright, I hear you talking about mix and not being done. So is it safe to assume that the whole process was all from start to finish was basically you and Tulane, but mostly you mixing and mastering and Tulane just handing you the beat?
Yeah, pretty much. He had his own when he gave me the beat, he gave me a complete version with his mix and everything. Then he gave me the dry stems as well, unmixed. So I took those and just mixed the beat, with the vocals. So since I got it, it's just been me mixing and sending out, hey guys, what do you think of this? And sending it to Delane, I think it's done. And he'd be like, nah, it's not done. Then I'd get back to it. He'd be like, yeah, this is it. And I'm like, nah, this isn't it. So it's just been back and forth and back and forth. But now I'm done. Now I'm done. It's done.
So, like, is it possible? Like, could you share with us exactly? Can you make a numerical estimate of how many versions of the song actually exist?
When did I get this beat? Like, I'm sure within the first 2 months, there'd probably be like 5 versions. And then every time you learn something new, every time you pick up a new trick, I'd be like, alright, cool, let's go apply it. Then we learned about, oh, now you can actually, what do they even call this? Sorry, sound engineering people's like, I just be like, alright, let me change the tempo change. And then I'm like, okay, let's go. That's the one thing that actually stayed since I did it to the song, was the tempo change at the end of the second verse. That was it. That stayed. Everything else changed. I'd be like, nah, shouldn't compress it like this. Should do this. Go touch it up. Go do this. EQ. Don't do it like that. Do this. Change the EQ first to compressor first. But the tempo change, since I did it, stayed. That's the only thing that stayed. But I'd say there's probably about, I think to say more than 50 would be accurate.
Alright, so would you say those little changes and tinkering, would you consider it like what made the song what it is now, or what made it what it is, or would you say had you just gone like with one version from the start, would that have been better? Which one would you say?
It depends. That question is a bit complex, because I'd say that if I went with what I had from the start, the song would be done and it wouldn't have been such a headache to complete. But then there'd be certain things that I picked up which you wouldn't hear as what you're going to hear now, because even with like a month or so from releasing or sending it out to digital stores and everything, I was still busy tweaking until I was like, that's it. So I feel like the song is better now than it was even a month ago, than it was even a year ago or 2 years ago.
All right, bro. So, final question. We really messed with the song. So, is it safe to assume there'll be more Misoul and Dulane collaborations to come out in future, or is this it? This was the Hail Mary.
We had 2 songs on Drugs and Liquor, the EP, Pop Pills and Ghost of Our Failures. And now there's this. I don't want to say this is it, but it's up to him, man. It's up to him. If he's got something he wants me on, I'm willing to work.
All right, thanks for your time, my G. Oh, you heard it, Dulane. My bro, he needs you to call him up this time. He ain't gonna work out the same way he did the first time around. But anyways, bless up, Mr. Man with the gown and the coffee. We see you out here feeling free. So thank you for your time, my dude.
All right, shout out, dude.